Oh, hello, madam. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Can you help me find my daughter, please? No? It's a no. You like this mask?
Would you be interested in this lovely mask?
Oh, I would. It's just magnificent. For that, I'll give you the best thing in my store.
We cannot get back inside the Archduke's place.
Here, take this rubber chicken.
Really?
Ah, thank you, I suppose.
We have a rubber chicken. Can I detach that feather? Yes. I suppose we can inflate those?
Good day, sir. I am Valenice of Daventry.
Good day, madam. I am Ersatz Defoe, the owner of this fine establishment. May I show you something in particular?
No, thank you. Pardon me for asking, Ersatz, but am I wrong in saying everything in your shop is, well, how can I put this?
Fake? False? Synthetic? Yes, you're absolutely right. I take pride in offering the widest selection of totally artificial merchandise available anywhere. Why, even I myself am a mock turtle.
What charming little books. What are you asking for them?
Ah, I see you are a woman of good taste. The Wit and Wisdom of Falderall has always been a bestseller. The price is 1 wooden nickel.
And guess what? We have a wooden nickel.
I'd like to purchase one of these books with a wooden nickel, please.
I don't even recall where we picked that up.
Here you are, madam. Enjoy.
Anything nice in there? The book is blank? Really? I can't read it to confirm, but I assume the book is blank. I can't combine it with anything I've got. What about this feather? Right, no combinations yet from what I can see. Let me just take apart the flag. Nope. Okay. Do we have anything else in here?
Just let me know if you'd like to see anything, my lady.
What are these spectacles for, good sir?
They're just wonderful for hiding from the tax man. He misses me every time.
If only it were that simple.
What a charming wooden owl. Is it a toy?
Yes, I'm afraid so. We tried to hang it in a cornfield to scare the crows, but they just weren't impressed. We finally took the poor owl down when the crows drew a mustache on it.
It looks like you had quite a few mask sales.
Indeed I did. Everyone wanted a mask for the Archduke's birthday party. I haven't a single one left. Not one.
What an unusual timepiece.
Yes, it's a big hit with my canine clientele. They just can't keep their eyes off it.
My goodness, this isn't real. What do people do with false plants?
They make the office look so much nicer.
I supply false plants to the Archduke's gardener. He always forgets to water the real ones. Of course, he did manage to set one of these on fire last week.
And yeah, they don't die.
Where in the world do you find all of these things?
Oh, I just keep my eyes open for bargains with traveling peddlers and such. Can you believe some of those people think these treasures are junk?
He's not wrong. I think that might be everything. I think that was possibly the most descriptive screen in the entire game. Alright, is this guy back? He is nice. Can I do anything about this? Not that I can see. And this guy is still somewhere.
Taking advantage of suckers. Back soon.
Is there something in that cage? No. Right, so apart from maybe trying some of these objects on the boulder, I don't know what to do. I'm still stuck. And we've lost a mask now, so we can't actually get back into the party over here. If I knock politely on the door, the dude with the halberd is going to tell us to get lost.
Sir, I am not trying to interrupt the party. All I want is...
A piece of the Archduke's birthday cake, that's what! Well, you can't have one, you weird pink thing!
Let me go have a chat to the boulder. The rubber chicken does nothing. What about the feather? Yes. The horn won't wake him up, but sticking the sting in his nostril will.
Why have you disturbed my slumber, mortal?
My apologies, noble spirit, but the bountiful woods are in terrible trouble. Lord Attis has been changed into a stag, and Lady Ceres into a tree.
That could not have happened if the river of life still flowed and the cornucopia was filled. They are the heart and lifeblood of the woods, and it will perish without them. You must start the river flowing by pouring sacred drink into the river maiden's pitcher. Replenish the cornucopia by placing sacred food in the cornucopia maiden's horn of plenty. Act quickly. I cannot stay awake.
That moved a bit too fast, so we need sacred water and sacred food. I assume in both of these things.
These statues.
I assume the nectar might have to go in there. What is the sacred food though?
This corn might be sacred food. It would seem that what's sacred in the desert is not necessarily sacred in the woods.
Okay. I'll go back and grab some more corn in just a moment. The nectar. I'm thinking the nectar goes in there. Let's test that out. Sacred food for the woods. The cheese is the thing that comes to mind, but I don't know how to reach it. Can we tell Asus that we've made some progress?
Poor fellow.
No. Is this the answer here? It's gotta be, right?
Come, Lord Attis. Perhaps a drink from the River of Life will give you strength.
How did you move over there? Whoa.
The enchantment has been broken!
Indeed. Now perhaps I can save my lovely Ceres. Let us hurry, Valanice.
That was easier than I thought it would be. Okay, Attis has gone over there somewhere. And I'm locked into an animation I don't have control. Uh-oh.
It would seem that the curse is stronger than I am, but I will not let her die. I will not.
I wish I could have helped you more, Lord Attis. But now I feel I must go to my daughter. I think she's in a dark land beyond these woods, and that she is in grave danger.
Valanice, if she is in Ooga Booga, you must pass through the swamp, and I have learned of a terrible monster who dwells there. I will help you evade him, but first I must try to save my lady love.
We need to do something about this first, very clearly.
I vow I will help you if I can, noble Attis.
I thought we could pick up that stake, but no. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. Can I drink from that river as well? No, we get the same animations of her trying to cross us.
What could I have been thinking? I'm not a fish.
You're just telling us you can't swim. There's a difference. Right, we have a shortcut here, but it's not much of a shortcut, honestly, because we've got so many screens to wander through. So I need some sort of sacred food. I imagine it's the green cheese. It's gotta be, right? But the question is, how do I reach it? Oh, yeah, okay.
and I've...
Fucking game. I thought that was a steak. I thought that was a steak, damn it. I got very excited for a moment there. That's clickable, but I assume that's part of the river. Has anything changed on this screen? Well, no, but what about the screen below? We're not done with Lord Assus, I can see that already. Oh, okay, so we have to use the Rainbow Bridge now. Understood. Still not there. Okay, I need to take a break from recording for a bit. I'll think of some stuff and I will be up here. Okay, it's been about a week since I last recorded. I've been busy at work and doing other stuff, and I am well and truly behind on this series. At the time of recording this, video 4 is about to go live, so this one's coming in hot, I'm afraid. I've been giving this some thought, and I really don't know what to do next. I've looked at my footage, I can see we've got this blank book here. We've got this nymph statue, which we need to give to this folk, who I now realise may be the Faux Shop proprietor as well. I don't know whether giving it to him will do anything or not. He's not here. I can go back to Assus and have a chat to see if anything has changed. But apart from that, I really don't have any immediate ideas.
That's charming, madam, but far too genuine for my needs.
Ooh, do we have anything fake in our inventory that we can give him?
Ersatz, do you know exactly what this is?
I can't say I do, Lady Valenice, but it certainly doesn't belong here. That object holds some genuine magic.
I can't show you the jackalope fur, that's real fur.
That's charming.
We've gotten 2 objects out of him, the besting in his shop and also one of those blank books. I really can't think of what I would need a blank book for at this stage. This cheese, I'm convinced that this is the answer that we need to get the other thing flowing. We need to put that into the cornucopia or whatever it's called to satisfy what Feldspar the Boulder told us. But I don't see anything we can do with it at this time.
Blast! I can't reach it.
I'm sure you could if you really tried, Valenice. She's saying there, which she said that many times previously, and normally that means, well, I think normally that means there's a puzzle solution or something we can do to grab it. But right now I'm not seeing it. You've got nothing for me?
Fernando, you seem so happy.
Oh, I am. With treasure back, my life is in balance once more.
You're not interested in this plate-like object? No. The book doesn't work either. Right, let me go back to Lord Assus and see if anything has changed over there. I don't suppose we can grab some more nectar here? No, look at that. Nothing. Alright, he's trying something. Trying to stem the bleeding. And I can't interact with him. Can I show him any of these objects? Would you be interested in a blank book, sir? It's kind of a cool animation, but I don't know what to do with him. And there's nothing over here. I don't suppose the werefolk would be interested in a rubber chicken or a blank book.
Oh, my.
No, no, and no. I don't know.
No. What an
The fact that we even get the option to pause there and show him items, that's making me think that there's something I can do perhaps. But once again, I'm not seeing it. There was nothing else on this chicken. We pulled a feather from it and we lost a feather waking up Feldspar. The Wisdom of Folderol. What can I do with that? Maybe I can write something in it later and that will become gospel. So on this side of the river, there is nothing I can do. I can just go south and that's it. It is kind of cool that this looks like a real river now as opposed to whatever we were looking at before. It did not look like mud.
What could I have been thinking?
One click. I've only just done my editing, but I don't recall if I needed one click on the other screen or not. For the mud, you needed 3 clicks. For swimming, it looks like we only need 1. I just don't see anything on this screen that we can do. It's surprising we can't talk to him. The only other immediate idea I've got is going back down here. But if that's part of this game's design, then I want to submit a couple of complaints. Let me take a look down here, let me give this some thought, and I'll cut in whenever something interesting happens, or whenever I give up. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Are you still here?
Would you like to trade with me? You won't believe what you will see.
Are you interested in one of these 3 items, perhaps?
What a gorgeous work of art. Let me get my lizard heart.
I think I'll keep the statue. Thanks anyway.
Aha! You offer me a book. I'll get my finest shepherd's crook.
Now that sounds like a good trade.
Here we go. We did have to come back here. Holy crap. I basically just came down here, walked over to the temple, then realized, hang on a minute.
Would you like to...
Rick exists.
What a cunning rubber fowl. How about a stuffed screech owl?
I think I'll pass on that one.
Right, so I'm guessing the logic here is that we can inspect that item earlier and there was a feather attached, so we can't give that away. We've got a shepherd's crook. And you know what? That may be a good way of grabbing the cheese. I was wondering if you were still around. Let's just trudge all the way back here. I hate the way it takes so long to go anywhere in this game. There's no speed slider, I just need to casually wander over here. Can I grab another gourd? No. I'm glad I found that relatively quickly because I've only just started recording, but I was very close to cracking and looking at the walkthrough already. But no, that was relatively painless. So what we're going to do now is go back to town, use that on the cheese hopefully, and then come back here and use the cheese on that. I think I'll cut in because you're probably sick of seeing these animations of Valenice wandering around at a snail's pace and just me droning on. So let's cut to Valderall. Right, does this work? And are you back? You are not. Yes. What the hell? Uh-oh.
I saw what you just did. You just stole the moon. Moon thief. Human. Party pooper.
You are under arrest for all of the reasons my lord the Archduke Yip Yap stated, plus the heinous and disgusting crime of having no fur or feathers to cover your bald face.
Sounds legitimate.
Let's lock her up till we can figure out what to do with her.
Hell.
Fever.
Chapter change? Oh wow, that's where that chapter ends. Here's me thinking we'll just go back and put that into the cornucopia or whatever it's called and figure out what to do with Lord Assus, but no, we're ending it here. That seems like a very weird place to cut, but okay, I'll go with this. Chapter 4. Will the real Troll King please stand up? I'm not doing the rest of the song. Who are you? Are you friendly? There's no music playing here. And I didn't realize I was in control.
That'll teach me to look a gift shovel in the mouth.
It looks like I can interact with the shovel. There's no music playing here. That was freaky.
Thank you, kind sir.
We're not going back to the Volcanics Underground anytime soon. Are you a gravedigger?
Nuts! This is going to take forever. I can't stand this rotten, worthless little shovel. Look at that, pathetic. This is enough dirt to suffocate a bug. Nuts!
He rescued us and he said nothing. I assume he's a gravedigger of some sort, and I did see that little thing sticking out of his back pocket, along with that red patch. That might be something. So I assume that means we can't go back. Or maybe I can, but it's a long way down and we've got no way of getting down there.
Nobody will be using that elevator again.
Exactly. Alright, where are we? Some sort of graveyard, I think, which is why I said he might be a gravedigger. I can go left, I can go... not down here, but sort of down and over to the right here. Let's take a look around. New content. Feels good, man.
The strange author, Phineas Smythe, liked to lurk in the shadows at night. He'd write hideous tales of green monsters with scales, and one day he just died of fright. Here lies the corpse of Fats Woad. He ate till he bulged like a toad. One day he bought 20 stale pies for a penny. The 20th made him explode. The sorrowful Marjorie Pratt liked to wail on the cliffs with her cat. One night, such a pity, she tripped on her kitty and fell off the cliff with a splat. Ugh.
Once again, I'm a dog person, so I don't have that problem.
The sorrowful
All limericks though, why?
The sorrow...
You think some of them would just have normal epitaphs? Right, who are you? Ooh, okay, we can't go inside, but I can see 3 symbols. A skull, a bat, and a spider. And I don't see that I can interact with anything here. So I've got this dragon toad who... I haven't been keeping my notes up to date, but I think that thing said the Dragon King is being imprisoned somewhere upstairs, not sure where. We have a silver pellet, we have a hammer and chisel, and we have a lantern. I can talk to him, but he seems like a man of few words. He didn't really even acknowledge us other than saving us and then immediately went back to work.
Hello, good fellow. Thank you again. I wonder...
Okay, lady, I got your link. I can't start digging your grave until tomorrow, though. Sorry.
Could you imagine Shad just walking around on the streets or something, meeting a total stranger, and then pulling out a measuring tape? That's creepy as fuck.
I don't need a grave just yet. Thanks to you, sir. Could you tell me if this is the land of Ooga Booga?
Yeah, this is Ooga Booga, all right.
We made it.
Pardon me for saying so, but isn't that shovel a little too small for the task at hand?
You said it, lady. This is the wrong equipment for the job. Here, let me show you something.
Alright, so we're talking about his job and that's got him opened up. What are you going to show us? That thing there, that looks important. Whatever's hanging out of his pocket. Oh, so you can open that, okay.
This here's a fully automatic, steam-driven, rat-powered grave-digging machine. I made it myself. Those rotten kids broke in and they stole me power source. They took my rat.
He has a mechanical grave digging machine behind those doors, which we can't access. We can still talk to him, but it doesn't work because his rat has been stolen.
Sir, couldn't you just get another rat for your machine?
It needs to be a special rat.
Nah, Iggy was trained special. Besides, There ain't no other rat as strong as Iggy. Or as smart, neither.
He must be a very special rodent.
He is, lady. He is.
So under normal circumstances, I would say that means Iggy is an organic rat. You know, like a animal rat, and not a mechanical rat. But having said that, I just played King's Quest VI, where a bunch of guard dogs did not know the difference between a mechanical nightingale and a real nightingale.
Forgive me, lady. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but I got to get some work done before I get even farther behind.
It would have been so much nicer if you just introduced yourself the moment you saved us.
Forgive me, lady.
Something like, yeah, all good, or no worries, ma'am. Anything like that, rather than just silently going back to work. It was kind of weird.
Forgive me.
Alright, I don't see anything else on this screen to interact with, so let's start by going left. He digs graves and he thinks we need a grave. Charming. Formerly a house. I can go down there, I can't go left. These symbols again. What do they mean? Did the gravedigger put those there? Or no, it's more likely this is children's graffiti. Get some better tags, kids. I don't see anything here that I can interact with. Can I go inside up? Can I pat the dog? Why did that happen? I clicked here thinking, yeah, maybe I can pass through this doorway, but then that shadow dog appeared. Alright, Rosella, all we need is a shovel.
That guy is bad news. Next time I'm not waiting to find out just how bad.
Okay. We have a shadow dog here. I can go south here though, by the looks, without this guy spawning, so... I think if we just linger on that screen, maybe we die after a while. More graves.
Marjorie, fragile and pale, always wore a voluminous veil. When her yards of black crepe caught the wind like a cape, poor Margie blew off in the gale.
Give me something other than a limerick, please.
A werewolf named Thaddeus Scabies tried to steal a poor farmer's 3 babies. As he crept through the house, he was nipped by a mouse who was mad, and the wolf died of rabies.
I don't think I've ever heard of a werewolf dying of rabies before. What the fuck is this? Okay, that was actually freaky. Wow. I can go south, I can go east. Do I need to draw a map? Possibly.
A paranoid fellow named Ed thought a monster lived under his bed. As he quailed in the dark, his dog gave a loud bark, and Ed leapt from the window in dread.
Is this just a timing thing that I need to not spend too long on each screen?
That guy is bad. The debonair Archduke von Drake was always a bit of a rake. He chased a maid through the grass, but when he caught the lass, she drop-kicked him into the lake.
I like that maid.
The jumpy Dame Celia Nats had a terrible fear of black cats. She saw one in the night, jumped 10 feet in fright, and was carried away by large bats.
I'm guessing we're going to be told to visit someone's grave at a certain point, and we need to know whose grave is whom's. Is that the right wording? I don't know. Can I help you, ma'am? What is that thing?
Are you all right, ma'am? Can I help you?
No one can help me!
Yikes! I guess some people just like to be left alone.
Okay, something bugged there.
Are you all right, ma'am? Can I help you?
No one can help me!
What is she going to do?
Yikes! I guess some people just like to be left alone.
I assume she has a face that causes people to drop dead. Definitely something I have heard of before. I've got a lot of directions here. Let me go south. I can go east, north. What is that? Some sort of bone structure?
That was awful. I should have done something.
Oh, no! No, stop! No, stop me, please stop!
That was awful.
Can I use the hammer and chisel, perhaps? No. Alright. Let's keep looking around. I can go north from there. And that's about it. Let me just try going north here because I want to see if I can then go west and if that takes me back to the crying lady.
You little fiend! Get out of here!
Intimidating. I'm guessing he's the one running around putting those tags on things. The skull, the bat, and whatever it was. Okay, that's good. Another child? Hopefully I can get to kill the kids at some point. I can go right there and hopefully that will take me back around to the starting screen. Alright, do we have anything interesting here? I can go north there, but I think that's the same as going north here. We'll find out soon.
Here lies Miss Marigold Gossom, who grew a carnivorous blossom. She fell into the weed, and it ate her with greed one day when she tripped on a possum.
She wouldn't have happened to play Elden Ring by any chance, would she?
Count Cranky, a nasty old goat, slipped and got himself drowned in the moat. His family cheered, his squire disappeared, and even his dog seemed to gloat. The mad lady, Madeline Fair, grew convinced that she was a spring hare. On hands and on knees she'd bounce through the trees till the day she ran into a bear. No inscription.
I don't suppose we can go down. Dang.
I can't believe I did that. My mother taught me to have better sense.
Well, the thing is, in my day, you could just look at things and not, interact with things. I'm an old man, chat.
Here's the body of Benjamin Crabby, who in life was incredibly grabby. Don't stand on his grave, for his corpse can't behave. Old Benji might pop up and nab ye.
Well, we have to test that, don't we?
I guess I should have read the headstone more carefully.
That was cool. No, I can read the headstone just fine. I just wanted to see if that would work. Oh, what the hell? Don't do anything about you. No. No. I thought that lit up for a moment. I could have sworn I just saw the silver pellet light up.
That guy is...
I'm not sure what to feel about that guy, but other than that, I'm kind of enjoying just wandering around this region, looking at various things, seeing new stuff. I don't mind this.
A monk known as Brother Bob Tweet gave up eating all grains and all meat. He next gave up fruit and veggies to boot, and he died a mere beanstalk with feet.
Anorexia is no joke, game.
A mystic named Musafar White had a bed made of nails sharp and bright. He was taking a nap when into his lap jumped an elephant. Yuck, what a sight!
I have questions. How did the elephant get inside the house? If we look at one of the windows here, for example, is there an elephant-shaped hole? I'll come back here later. Let's go around here. The kids' treehouse, yeah. We can go west, north. I can also go south. Balls. Let's go north first. Okay, good. The map sort of loops around on itself, but I can deal with that. We have a kids' treehouse and a house over to the west. And... what looks like an entirely new region here.
Hello there? I'm Rosella of Davin.
I think it's going to take drastic measures to get past that nasty thing.
We need to take drastic measures to get past the werfolk, playing as Valenice, and now we need to take drastic measures to get past you. Okay, we're clearly not going this way. This is basically a dead end until we figure out how to deal with you. I don't suppose it's not going to respawn? No, we're not going this way ever. Well, not for a while. So we have a treehouse and a normal house. Let's take a look at the normal house first and see if we can do anything there. That's a cool mailbox.
Dr. Mort Cadaver. Ha! Now there's a name to inspire confidence.
Is that a Discworld reference by any chance?
Yes? May I help you?
Hello. I am Rosella of Daventry. May I ask you a few questions?
Certainly, Miss Rosella. Do come in. Quickly, please.
That animation also looked creepy as hell, but okay.
Welcome to Ooga Booga, Miss Rosella. I am Dr. Mort Cadaver, coroner. How may I help you?
I'm seeking King Otark, ruler of the trolls. I've heard that he's been detained in this land. Have you heard anything about him?
No, but I bet that wicked Militia is behind it, since she caused the destruction of our beloved ruler, Count Tepish. This land has slipped into chaos. The boogeyman thinks he owns the place, and those horrid kids have run amok. I'm afraid to go outside anymore.
If they're just kids, can't you do something to stop them?
I'm just the town doctor. I spend a great deal of time replacing limbs, reattaching noses, you know. But I could hold my own against those kids. Until last week, that is, when I gave my spine away to a charming lady who'd fallen off a cliff. It seems that without a backbone, I can't stand up to anyone. Oh, well, excuse me, my dear. I must fill out some death certificates now.
I don't work in the medical industry at all. I don't know if all coroners are actually doctors. I assume so, but it's just strange that you call yourself the town doctor as well as a coroner.
That's quite a nice coffin. What do you use it for?
Most of my patients like to nap here while they're waiting, my dear. To tell you the truth, I nap in it myself when business is slow. It's so comfortable.
It just looks like a couch to me.
Leg of lizard, eye of newt, toxic toadstool powder, monosodium glutamate. Yikes.
Can I steal some of that? No. So you gave away your backbone, but you need it so you can stand up to the kids. That's the sort of writing that I like.
Dr. Cadaver, you really should have a spine. Can you get yours back?
Oh, I couldn't. The patient must come first. But, Miss Rosella, I'd do anything for another one. I tried a broomstick and some dried spaghetti, but it just wasn't the same.
You're a real doctor.
Dr. Cadaver, who exactly are these kids?
Oh, just some dreadful urchins. I don't think they'll ever grow up, since they've been children for the past 130 years. The Count used to keep them in check, but since he's gone, they run wild.
Doctor, what can you tell me about the boogeyman?
Yeah, who is that?
Stay away from him, young lady. He's always been evil, but with Militia's encouragement, he's become downright vicious. Run whenever you see him.
It's either the green dude that we saw when we went through the gate, or it's that guy who keeps ambushing us on the various screens.
Excuse me, my dear, but my nerves are shot, and I am at a very delicate point in this process.
Writing death certificates. Cool stamp.
Excuse me, my dear, but my nerves are shot.
What else we got? Something which may or may not have been used as a torture rack in the past, perhaps? Jeez. I can fiddle with that. I don't see anything else in this room.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
Oh, Mr. Nibbler here is in for an attitude adjustment.
Hey, lady. Got any fava beans?
That's terrifying. No, I don't, Hannibal.
Closer, Rosella. Closer.
I can't get much closer than that. Alright, so Mort's cadaver is missing a spine. We need to improvise something, give it to him. And I don't know if that'll change anything or not. Progress the plot of the war. But I guess that's something we need to do. The treehouse, what have we got? I don't appear to be able to interact with it up here. Which makes me think that climbing it is going to be a case of clicking that. Or maybe that takes me down. No, I can click on this. Okay. We can climb this. And let's talk to the kids like adults. Or not.
Oh boy, I thought that looked like a spider web.
Okay. I assume that's the boogeyman. It has to be, right? And even though we've got options or time to be able to interact with him, use an item perhaps, Mort has just said run. And I think that's what I'll do for now until I figure out what the hell I'm doing. We can't touch that. How did the kids touch it then? I don't suppose Nibbler can help us with that grave digging machine? We can't open this. It's super curious that it's actually bringing this screen up. Is there nothing I can actually do here? Right now, anyway. The cursor's not lighting up when I hover over there. Okay, let me do another circuit. What am I missing? We have the graffiti here again. Alright, this dog. It disappears almost as quickly as it appears. I can't go through that little gap. I can't go through there. I don't see anything on the left here. I don't see anything on this screen I can interact with other than this graffiti. Is this what's summoning the dog? No. Alright, I've got no idea on this screen. Saved by the animation. What is that thing? We have a bunch of skeletons down here who immediately kill me. I could possibly use an item on them later. But apart from that... Wait. Okay, that's actually kind of really cool. The way he popped out of there instead of popping out on the ground. That's cool. I like that. Nothing has changed here though, so if I can find something later to use there, I will. We have an open grave. We have a grave that will kill us. There is a difference. What was that? Was that just another tombstone?
A monk known as...
Yeah. So if I go up here, it's taking me to the same location. Hell, I'm needing to click it multiple times. Nothing's happening now when I click here. That's really odd. Okay. It's early into this chapter. Very early, but I think I'm stuck.